Congratulations. You did it. After a long and difficult series of puzzles, you finally found the truth. Inside 3 audio files. Those of you who keenly observed found a message. Lucifer is dead. Lucifer is dead. And I killed him. Someone with almost limitless power. The ability to create any reality he wanted, and still, he couldn't stop me. I took his heart. I watched as he knelt before me and begged and cried. And I watched as his body turned to ash, pulled to the heavens where his real punishment waited for him. The final part of my little message says, and you're next. Oh, my little code breakers, my little kindred, you have been remarkable. You have done so well, and you've worked together. I have to commend even those of you who suggested answers to the riddles that weren't even correct. They took thought, they took clarity, innovation. You engage not just with me, but with each other. You learned what it feels like to exist as one mind. And I commend you for that. But you must know, you weren't the only ones trying to solve the puzzles. From the moment I sent out the first clue, the letters coming to my door started slowing down. I knew that you, I know you're listening, you are afraid. When I put the name of your master hidden in a spectrogram to a puzzle that would have taken you days to solve, you knew you couldn't afford to ignore me. so I finally had time. You still saw me as the same self-pitying, defect demon who could never decide who he wanted to be. But I was always working. I was always preparing. A puzzle that would take me an hour to create would leave you occupied for days. Now, I have everything I need. You see, throughout my life, I've been aware of a number of essential truths about myself and about you. Kindred, for a moment I'm going to speak to the elephant in the room. You and I cannot exist unless we devour the souls of human beings. That is a fact. A fact that has tormented me every year that I have spent on this earth. A fact that has led me to taking the lives of those I loved so dearly. Do you know what it's like to love? To feel like a part of a family? No. No. What before was my darkest secret, the day I awoke, near starved to death, to find a boy who to me was my son, dead. I have carried that burden all these years, but now I know the truth. It is that burden that makes me strong. It is that burden that makes you afraid of me. A victim that would have been forgotten by you has shaped my whole life. Every one of them shapes who I am. Another essential truth is that when devouring too many human souls at once, I lose sight of who I am. I become something else, mindless, hungry. Or at least I thought so. While you were still busy. I went out some nights ago. I found one of you, a hapless, impish demon I'd been keeping tabs on for a while. I took his head. I watched as his demon soul rose from his chest, like an egg sac split open, and all of the human souls he had been holding on to spilled out and rushed right into me. I lay my hands in the grass and I kept my mind clear. I thought not of my guilt. I thought not of regret. I thought of purpose. Purpose, belonging, hope. The thought that thousands of wayward lost souls trapped inside of that pathetic, meek little maggot would now find warmth and comfort with me. I felt calm, and my mind remained intact. My mind is still my own. I did not lose myself. With the last piece of doubt gone, no other path remains. I can become strong enough to defeat any of you as quickly or as often as I want. You will not knock on my door expecting to see a reclusive, frightened shut-in. You will stay well away from me. Then maybe you will meet your end later than the others. I am not defective. I am not a weaker demon who cannot stand to live within his purpose. I am the answer to you. I've been known by many, many names throughout my life. In the 17th century, some called me the man from Akuma, who massacred hundreds. When I traveled by sea, they called me Flame of the East, fire-breathing dragon. They have all, throughout history, known me as Voice Demon. But for many of those years, I carried another name, one which I have not gone by since I watched your master weep and beg at my feet. I lay down that mantle then, but today I will reclaim it. In a puzzle I made with 1 hour to spare, wondering what on earth I could do to help my darling kindred have something fun to do on a Monday afternoon. I told you that on his people's day, the Slayer will rise again. That is who I am. I am Fox Akuma, Demon Slayer.